Ryan here with 910 for another quick play, and I want to talk about logos, visual identities, and then when we create these for our clients, we deconstruct them, we load them into Canva, and we teach them how to use them. So why do we do that? We're ultimately trying to empower you as our customer to be able to do your own branded design and then activate that in digital marketing. So let's use a metaphor to help you understand how this all works. So think of Iron Chef, those cooking shows. Now imagine that you're on one of those cooking shows and you have access to the most amazing kitchen. It has double burners, a steamer, the microwave, a double walk-in fridge, everything you could imagine in one of those dream kitchens for a chef. So you have access to that platform, that space where you can go and create. That's Canva. Canva is your Iron Chef kitchen. Perfect. Now imagine in this metaphor, you also have access to a professional Red Seal chef, someone like Gordon Ramsay, maybe someone who's going to yell at you less. And they are experts that are going to show you how, they're going to teach you. So that's us. That's 910 subject matter experts. We are there to guide you, to teach you, to instruct, to teach you how to use that kitchen. So within those cooking shows, what happens next? So if you've watched them, they typically will pan over and then you have access to the pantry. And the pantry is full of all of these wonderful ingredients. And what that represents is that's your logo, that's your visual identity, that's all the assets, your brand assets that you're going to get to cook with in this wonderful kitchen with an instructor that's going to teach you how to do that. So what quite often happens is when we're working with clients, all they have is a logo. They don't have visual identity assets, the colors, the textures, the patterns, the graphics, the assets, all of these elements that you would cook with. So when a client only has a logo, it's as though they went to the pantry and it was empty except for a piece of chicken. So they went and grabbed the piece of chicken, they have access to this entire kitchen, Canva, all of these things they could do, but they only have a piece of chicken. So they're limited. It doesn't matter that you have a professional chef that's going to teach you how to cook because you just have a piece of chicken. So what you want is a full, robust pantry. And so within logo and visual identity, the visual identity represents all of those textures, the patterns, the fonts, the various colors, primary, secondary, that you can choose from and you can combine them and then you can start cooking. And so if you're looking to cook a full meal that's interesting and compelling, you're going to have access to all of these ingredients. But within this metaphor, you also have to remember that for a company, there should be some type of consistency, what we call brand compliance. So you should try to cook stuff with a certain theme, a certain style that is going to be consistent for your company. And so this is where recipes come in. Now imagine working with a chef that they develop and design a series of recipes that you can go back to. And you develop a series of recipes that give you a broad sort of set of options. Now these recipes in Canva are like templates. So when you're working with a professional designer, we can pre-develop templates that you can use and reuse, going to the pantry and dragging and dropping and changing out the ingredients and modifying the recipe or modifying the template. And to the extent that you have access to that full kitchen, a very clear set of guidance and instruction from a professional subject matter expert, we are able to teach you ultimately how to create beautiful branded design that is compliant in line with a set of rules that will allow you to position yourself in the market consistently over and over and over. So ultimately, that's what we're trying to do with brands. We're trying to ensure that you have a logo and a visual identity, and it's all deconstructed so that you can use it, you can cook with it inside of Canva, and we teach you how. Hopefully that's helpful as an analogy, and we're looking forward to working with you. Cheers.